All right, so we're going to go over the control system for the new style T Corker with a pocket sorter that's mounted on top feeding it. From the power up, you'll be on the main screen here. On this screen, you'll have a couple of options. There's an alarm bar along the bottom here that'll pop up with any alerts. The start button here and the stop button is going to be what you're going to use to start and stop the corking cycle. The bowl and the sorting bowl all tied together through the same controller, so that will start and stop either or as long as they're turned on. Along the right-hand side, you have a virtual stack light. There's also outputs for a physical stack light. These all match the same things. If you have an e-stop situation, you'll get a red alarm, low caps in the bowl or in the bulk feeding elevator's hopper. And if you're utilizing one, you'll get your amber along with a couple other options, which will show up on this alarm bar if they are happening. Run mode being active, you'll have a green light here, just letting you know that everything's good and it's in cycle. Along the top, you have a login, timers, a recipe, a manual, and a setup page jump. So if you select those, you'll jump right to those. Starting off from the left, your login screen here, you would have access to a couple of things. First off, your I/O screen. So if you click that button, you're going to get your I/O, so you can see what sensors and outputs are doing what in correlation with your schematics for diagnostics. If I go back to that login screen, I'm also going to have a function where I can delete all my recipes. So if I have a bunch of junk in my recipes and I want to start fresh, I can delete that there. The maintenance login, you can log in here to access a couple of timers that are locked out for normal operator use. There's a setup sheet that comes along with the machine that'll give you the information for the login. Those functions are going to be these functions here. For how long does your air run in the sorting bowl after you shut the sorting off? And how long after the bowl is low do you want to throw an alarm and pause everything? So we lock those out so that they're not messed with by just anybody. Going back to the main screen, the next page is going to be the timers. From this timer page, this is going to be your main setup functionality for the machine for all of your delays. So the first one here is going to be your full chute pause delay. That'll be how long after the upper chute fiber is reading a cork before the sorting bowl will pause function. The bowl empty delay will be how long after the sorting bowl level sensor is reading that it is empty before the bulk feeding elevator turns on. The bowl full delay is going to be just the opposite. After the bowl reads that it's full, how long do you wait to shut off the bulk feeding elevator? Hopper cap slow delay is going to be for the bulk feeding elevator hopper level sensor. So this will be how long after that thing reads that it's low do we wait to throw an alarm on the stack light. Cork press delay, that'll be after, if you have indexing, after the indexing is complete, how long does it wait to press the cork into the container? If your machine is using an inline setup with no indexing, this will be how long after the bottle sensor reads a bottle before it goes to press a cork. So that'll be your important timing there. The cork available on delay, that's going to be how long after the cork available fiber in the chute reads that corks are available before it continues on running again. So you can use this to get rid of a flash every time a cork passes past the sensor to make sure that you actually are ready to move on. No cork available alarm delay, just what it reads. How long do you need to have the cork available fiber empty and not blocked before you throw an alarm and pause everything? Cork duration is going to be how long after the cork press delay completes, how long do you want to press the cork down for? So this needs to be set long enough for the speed of the cylinder to press all the way down, press the cap into place or the cork into place, and then it'll be able to retract back up out of the way. Line backup delay is just how long does that line backup sensor have to be blocked before you pause all operations. Moving back to the main screen, the next one's going to be the recipe screen. If I'm on this screen here, I can save all of my timers and setups that I'd like. I just have to punch in a digit here, 1 through 10, and then I can press save for use later. Or if I have a setup that I like, that I can set the same digit here and then press load data for use now, and that'll load all my stuff to be able to run. If I go back to my main screen after that, the next one's going to be the manual screen. This is really handy for doing diagnostics or initial setups. If I come to this screen here, all I do is press any one of these buttons and it will activate this feature to the left. You have to be careful when you're operating this because there's no safeties or sensors holding anything out, so you can cause damage if you're not paying attention. Back from that main screen there, the next screen is going to be the setup screen. If I press the setup screen, this is where I can activate which functions I want to run. If I have a bulk feeding elevator, I can turn that on here, and that will turn off and on automatically based on our timers and sensors. Same thing with the corker, and same thing with the conveyor.